I've put my hoses down here to this point, and this green hose that you see over here by Puppers, hope you can see that, it's leaking, and so I'm not getting the full pressure over here to the pressure washer. So I have another hose that I'm going to connect up, and I went up there and used the e-bike to go retrieve it. Now, let me just get it off of here. Here's another hose that should work better. This one should hold the pressure. So now I'm just going to have to connect this other hose that should be much better. Connect it up here at the water source, and we will go from there and see if we can get this hose connected to where it doesn't have the leakiness. And then after that, of course, I'll have to go all the way back up to the house and turn the water on and then come all the way back. If I didn't have this e-bike, I would have had to walk back and forth this stretch like 5 or 6 times. But since I do have the e-bike, I can just put the hoses on the back there, put them, I can wrap them around the seat, just wrap them up, put them over the seat, and that will hold them while I just hit the throttle on the bike, and it carries me where I want to go. Okay, so we're going to put these hoses here together, and hopefully this hose will have a better seal so that we can get going with this thing. So here we go. Connect this hose up here. If it will connect up, shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be. Let's see. There we go. All right, getting the connection there on the hose, and there we go. And that looks to be nice and tight. And hopefully we've got a good seal on that. Now we got to take the other end here before we turn the water on and just connect it here to the pressure washer, and we should be good to go, folks. So I'll go ahead and Pupper, stop it. Stop it. There we are. Okay. Now we'll just connect this up to the pressure washer, and we should have good tight seal, no leakage, and that should solve our problem with this thing. Got a good tight fit. Now, again, rather than walk all the way back up to the house there, you can see where all that water, you can see where it was leaking. But rather than walk all the way up to the house there, I'll just hop on the e-bike, and this will carry me up this road so I can turn the water on. You know, this thing saves time. It saves me, having this e-bike saves me gas, because I don't have to, when I want to go past flyers out in neighborhoods or whatever, I don't have to walk and get all sweaty, and I don't have to waste gas driving my truck. So this thing has come in very handy. Got my tape measure. And this thing's come in very handy for purposes of passing out flyers and, you know, those kinds of things. And also I didn't foresee this use here, but as you can see, I had to come all the way up here to turn on the water. So now, hopefully, since I replaced that hose, I should have enough water pressure to get the job done without any leaking, because that is bothersome. All right, so hope you'll bear with me as I head back down to the pressure washing machine with my trusty e-bike here, and get this job underway. And I've got it, sorry about the jostling, but I'm just using my phone to, just using my phone here. And off we go. This thing saves so much time. You know, I would have had to walk back and forth this run here about six or seven times or more. Okay, and we've still got a leak here. That's not looking real good. That's not encouraging. We still got, you can see we've got a leak here on this thing. Let's see if we can hopefully fix it. I think that might do it just right there. Hopefully. Now, this will tell the tale when we start the machine, and we'll see what happens. Let's put it on choke. There we are. All right, off we go. I think we have power now. We've got power. Well, more or less, I guess. There we are. Boy, this thing is stop and go here. Really is stop and go. It's not looking good on this. This is not giving me the pressure that I'm going to need to do this job. Hopefully it'll hold out now. Well, we're getting good pressure now. Getting good pressure here now. Looks like we're out of chemical there already. So, shut her down. And refill the chemical. These bombs are good, I like them, but they do run out fairly quickly, so you gotta keep refilling them. But, you know, I'm trying to get my money, just like everybody else in the world, so this has proven to be the best use. It keeps my machine from, you know, it keeps me from having to, you know, run these chemicals through my machine, because, you know, it's really not great on the machine to have, when you run a lot of chemicals through the machine. There are some machines that are safe, more so than others. This chemical here is specifically designed for tile and stone cleaner. It's concentrate. So I'm mixing it with the water as it goes through the machine, and we're going to see what kind of result we get from it. Oops, sorry about that. As you can see, Pupper's occupied. I don't know if he's just cleaning himself or pleasuring himself. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's a whole another thing that he's got going there. As you can see, we went ahead and laid the chemical down on both of these walls, and we're going to go ahead and let that dwell for a few minutes on both walls, and we'll see a bit, scrub a bit, and see what we get. I've applied the chemical to the wall here, but I forgot my scrub brush in the cargo trailer. So what I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to have to go get that, and once again, this is where the e-bike comes in particularly handy, because it keeps me from having to walk all the way back up there just to go get this this scrub brush. I can go just jump on the bike, put it on pedal assist, and you barely pedal at all, and it takes off, as you can see, at a good pace. You know, really good buy, this electric e-bike. Really good purchase, smart buy. So now that I have the e-bike, I can just stroll up here, grab my scrub brush, there we are, and try to delicately clean this surface, because this limestone is a very porous and it's a very delicate surface, so you don't want to do any damage to the limestone. So you don't want to put a lot of real high pressure on that limestone. You want to try it best you can, and if you can, to give it a soft wash and let the chemical remove the dirt, the stains, and so on. You want to let the chemical do the work, ideally. So we will see if this chemical that I'm using, and it's specifically designed to clean this surface, and we will see how well it works. Here we are, it's coming pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and give this another application. Well, I'm gonna finish applying it to this other wall. And once we get done, we will come back and hopefully we'll get a good result with this cleaner, I'm hoping. And we'll be able to show you an after picture that looks better than this. We'll go ahead and hit it with the chemical. I'll try scrubbing it a bit, and we'll hit some water, I'll scrub, and then we'll come back and rinse it, and we'll see what kind of result we get with this chemical. Okay. So I wanted to document the brick wall here, the before. This is actually after applying the chemical and letting it dwell for a while. You can see it killed all the mold and the mildew and all the bacteria that was on the brick wall. This is limestone. This is a limestone wall, and you know, this is very popular in Central Texas, and there's a lot of the limestone formations, rock structures here, and a lot of these limestone walls you'll see in Central Texas. And so there's a special chemical that they make especially for cleaning the limestone, and after you apply the chemical, this is what it looks like. And now I'm going to apply some pressure to it, and I'll come back and show you what well, it's going to look like this, but I will come back and show you how it looks. I don't know, the sun is not helping us, is not working in our favor at this angle here, but as you can see, this is much clearer because the sun is behind us. And so after I finish with this, I will come back and give you guys a peek at how it looks after rinsing, applying the pressure on the chemical that I applied earlier. So, well, here we are. This is the finished product. The front limestone wall at the entrance of the home is done, and here's the finished product. And if I say so myself, I think it's looking pretty doggone good. So I've got both sides and the top of the structure as well done. And this wall was transformed. It is looking pretty doggone good. Even the top I had actually got up on top of it, and I got up on top of it with the pressure washer and walked the length of it to get that clean. And I'll tell you what, it's looking pretty good. I think we've done a good job here. Good work.